And it's been a record year of recalls for General Motors. The issue is over defective ignition switches linked to more than a dozen deadly crashes. And this week, the CEO of auto parts giant Delphi, which made those switches, will testify to Congress about his company's role in the crisis. And chances are either your car or the one driving next to you has a part under a safety recall that needs repair.
That's a scary thought. The vehicle research group Carfax says more than 300,000 cars for sale last year in Texas had an unfixed recall. So they've created a free app that does the work for you just by entering the license plate. Digital reporter Jackie Vega took it for a test drive in the parking lot of the DPS Driver License Center, the Mega Center in Pflugerville, and surprised a few drivers.
We're entering now a record-breaking year, if we're not there already, for auto recalls. Right?
It is a record-breaking year. The more alarming thing about recalls is how many recalled cars don't get fixed. Here in Austin, we're talking about 1 out of every 7 cars that's on the road with an unfixed recall.
We noticed actually your car has a recall on it. Did you know?
One has to do with the brake switch. The other one has to do with the rear bearing.
You think that that's something that they tell you?
You have to wait for the manufacturer to send you a letter. That's how I've gotten all my other notices, but it's at their discretion. This car has had so many. The latest one, I think, was airbags. Other ones have been like coolant, things like that, which may not be safety, but you could break down.
So this is the 2009 Saturn Outlook?
Yes, that's
Okay.
me.
There is still one that's outstanding for the front safety belt anchor.
Oh my gosh.
Which would likely cause the safety belt to not work properly.
And I haven't gotten a letter yet. So you have a gap in there that would fill.
We just found someone who actually did know about their recall, but they hadn't gotten anything done about that yet. So what is the next step?
To call your local franchise dealer, tell them you have an unfixed recall on your car, and make an appointment to get it fixed. In almost every case, it's going to be free.
When they decide not to do that, what is the safety hazard, or what's the harm in that happening?
Fires, increased risk of crash, airbag deployments, lots of safety issues that can put you and your passengers, as well as other people on the road, at serious risk.
Well, in just 1 hour, Jackie and Chris with Carfax that you saw there found dozens of cars in that parking lot alone with open recalls. And they were using the free My Carfax app, which not only alerts drivers to new recalls as they come up, but also tracks your vehicle maintenance for you. It gets information from the more than 86,000 dealerships and service shops like Jiffy Lube. Now, Jackie will join us on CW Austin from 7 to 9 this morning, as she does every morning, with more resources online to research recalls on your car.